Okay, let's start the class. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good afternoon, everyone. Page number 285. Page number 285. Compendium of the whole. So in this session, 4 ultimate realities will be analyzed with the 5 categories. The purpose is to show their nature of their totality. Their totality. So here totality means here we have 5 categories, just like a 5 aggregate and 3 sin species. So and then all these 4 ultimate realities will be studied with the 5 categories, how to say them, covering their totality. So in Sauthanikaya, Salayatana, 6 sin species discourses, the Buddha said that without directly knowing and fully understanding the all or the whole, without developing dispassion toward it, here means the all, and abandoning it, one is incapable of destroying suffering. So the purpose of the practice is to destroy all types of sufferings in Buddhism. So to destroy all types of suffering, we have to understand and we have to know the all. I will tell you later what is the all. Huh? The all. So we have 4 ultimate realities, right? We have 4. So those 4 ultimate realities will be analyzed or studied using 5 categories. So that cover all ultimate realities. So the author of Abhidhamma Sangha, he gave the name Sabba. Sabba means the whole or the all. It covers all.
By the way, is it all, are you referring to 5 aggregates?
5 aggregate and 3 sin species, 80 elements, and 4 noble truths. 4 noble truths. So that refers to the all, right? All. Especially in the 4 noble truths, Venerable Sariputta said that among the footprint, the footprint of elephant is the biggest among the footprint. Just like that, everything can be put into 4 noble truths. So that means 4 noble truths cover all. So that for that reason, the author gives the name Sabba. So 5 aggregate is one of them. So we'll study 5 aggregate. The word khandha means group, mass or aggregate. Mass or aggregate. So in the in the dependent originations, dukkha khandasa samudaya hoti. Dukkha khandasa, dukkha khanda. So the Bhikkhu body translate the whole mass of suffering arise. The mass, right? So the word khanda just means aggregate, group or mass. I think it is very important. It is not called aggregate, just like a heap of crabs, because all the crabs are put in together and grouped together. Not like this. It is not called aggregate in the sense of the group of mental and material phenomena. So if we say khanda, aggregate, so you might understand that this is the group of mental and material phenomena, the group of cetasika, rupa. It is not so. It is called aggregate because each aggregate is grouped in the mind, in the mind with the 11 aspect. So we have 11 aspect, just like a past, present, future. Later I will show you 11 aspect.
So you're saying that even rupa is grouped in the mind?
I think I will answer your question by in next slide. So it is called aggregate or khanda because each aggregate, feeling is one, right? Normally, feeling is one, perception is one. But even that, we call it aggregate, not just because it is a group, but because we group them in our mind. Just like a past feeling, here, feeling alone is called aggregate or group. But normally feeling, what we know is feeling mental factor, only one. But you cannot say as a group, it's only one. But here, aggregate, group me. So feeling has different type, different type. Like a past feeling, present feeling, future feeling. The feeling you have yesterday, the feeling you have today, tomorrow, like this. So feeling have a different aspect. So for that reason, it is called, feeling alone is called aggregate or khanda. So actually, of course, different usage. Here, khanda is technical term according to Abhidhamma. Actually, Abhidhamma trying to use technical term. The whole body is also called khanda. But in that sense, it's a group of material phenomena. But according to here, aggregate khanda means even one material phenomena is called aggregate. The reason is, suppose we have a eye sensitivity. It's only one, right? We cannot use as a group or aggregate. But here, so we use the word khanda as a technical term. Eye sensitivity in the past, eye sensitivity right now, and eye sensitivity in the future, like this. So we have a 11 aspect. So the Buddha show with the 11 aspect. Actually, even it is even more than 11. But in the Sutta, normally when the Buddha teach aggregate, the Buddha use the word 11 aspect. 11 aspect. Even individual matter is called aggregate. So the reason is we try to group in our mind, in our mind as a past eye sensitivity, present eye sensitivity, and future eye sensitivity, like this. The Buddha analyzed a living being into these 5 aggregates. So when we talk about a living being, So the Buddha analyzed them into 5 categories. So in this way, we understand that our living being is composed of 5 groups. So by analyzing a living being into 5, so we understand that there is no passing, there's no women or there's no man, just mental and material phenomena, just 5 aggregate. For those who are intelligent, so they understand just 5. As I earlier said that, for those who need to know more, the Buddha talk about 12, 12 sin species. But some people may not, may need to elaborate that 80, 80 element like this. Question? Okay.
When I just started, when I just learned the word khandha, it was defined in different ways
Yeah.
by different authors.
Yeah.
Some authors define it as heaps, H-E-A-P-S, but I think in your previous slide, you said that it is actually not a heap.
Actually, we can translate. We can use as a heap. Heap, aggregate, mass, group, category, all these are the same. But I think sometimes don't try to follow English translation. We have to know background meaning. Otherwise, it will lead to misunderstanding. So actually here, in previous slide, I said like heap of grapes. All the grapes are grouped into one as a heap. So it's not like this. Here we trying to group with our mind. As a past feeling, present feeling, future feeling, etc. For that reason, it is called aggregate, it is called heap, or mass, or group, anything. Yeah. So we have 5 aggregate. Number 1, the form aggregate, Rupakanda, form aggregate. Sometimes material aggregate, materiality. Bhikkhu Bodhi used the word materiality is the same. Bhikkhu Bodhi in his Saundhanikaya, he used the word form aggregate. Because this book is written earlier, translation of Saundhanikaya is his latest translation. For that reason, he chose a special one. For that reason, I use the word the form aggregate. But here, Bhikkhu Bodhi used the word the materiality aggregate, or material aggregate, same, or matter aggregate, the aggregate of matter. So in many sutta, the Buddha talk about the form aggregate in this way. Whatever kind of form there is, whatever kinds of form there is, whether the past, future or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, inferior or superior, far or near. So these are called 11 aspects. Actually, the Buddha just showed just 11. Just want to clarify what is form aggregate. Actually, it can be more than, we can use more than that. So this is called the form aggregate. The form aggregate. According to Abhidhamma, so there are 28 material phenomena. So we have learned in the previous chapter. So they are called the form aggregate, according to Abhidhamma. So the Buddha just say there are 4 great elements and the matters that derive from these 4. The Buddha just used only but Abhidhamma trying to collapse all, trying to combine all type of material phenomena. Now we have a 28. Number 2, the feeling aggregate, Vedana Khandha. So whatever kind of feeling there is, whether past, future or present, internal or external, far or near, superior or inferior, or gross or subtle, no? So this is called the feeling aggregate. What we know is the feeling is the Vedana Cetasika among the 52 mental factors. So only one, as I earlier said that. So we have a different type of feeling in different aspect or different time. For that reason, it is called aggregate. Even we can call it pleasant feeling, pleasant, unpleasant, neutral, right? So it became 40, right? We can even add pleasant, unpleasant, neutral like this. So according to Abhidhamma, it is a feeling Cetasika, Vedana Cetasika. Perception aggregate, Sanya Khandha. The same thing, whatever kind of perception there is, whether past, future or present, that is called perception aggregate. So it is a perception Cetasika. The next one, whatever kind of volitional formations. Volitional formation. Normally we because what you do mental formations. Same. But I think in his so in this book, Manual of Abhidhamma, he used mental formation, but in Samdha Nikaya, he used the word volitional formations. They are the same. So Bhikkhu Sujata, he used the word mental activities. So actually, I will explain it later after covering all. So these are called the volitional formations aggregate, Sankara Khandha. According to Abhidhamma, apart from feeling and perception, the rest of the 50 mental factors headed by Chetana are volitional formations. So we have a 52 mental factor. Among them, Vedana feeling aggregate is the feeling. Perception aggregate, perception. So the rest of the 50 are volitional formations. Volitional formations.
So that means feeling and perception are not considered, by this definition, feeling and perception are not considered sankara.
Very good question. Very good question. Actually, in this sense, we are talking about according to Abhidhamma, huh? According to Abhidhamma. So we have to understand different interpretation of sankhara according to context. So according to this context, feeling, perception are not sankhara. But of course, they have the nature of sankhara. But so according to this category, according to under 5 aggregates, the Buddha highlight the importance of feeling and perception. For that reason, the Buddha take out these two. Then we can the rest, not only 50. Actually, we are talking about according to Theravada Abhidhamma. Mahayana Abhidhamma or Vajrayana Abhidhamma, different number, right? So other than feeling, then other than perception, the rest of the mental state, whatever number, are called sankhara. So actually, I think I don't know whether I think when I'm talking in Dipana originations, I will talk different type of sankhara. I think it will be clear to you. For the time being, you just remember feeling as you one aggregate, perception as you one aggregate, sankhara or volitional formation as you one aggregate. Because only this is a we have a different definition of sankhara. Then I will talk to you another one in this slide. So according to Abhidhamma, apart from feeling and perception, the rest of the mental factors, 50. Headed by Chetana is very important. Chetana, it's called volitional formations. In Dipana originations, Vajja Pacha Sankhara. So Sankhara also Chetana. But here also, Sankhara means Chetana, actually Chetana, but he is the leader. Chetana trying to motivate the rest of the mental factor to react. For that reason, we call it mental activities. Actually, I like the word mental activities because the Chetana trying to motivate our mind to react with a good mind or bad mind, angry, compassionate, loving kindness, like this. So these are mental activities, sankhara. Feeling also one of the sankhara, of course. This is the activities of our mind. But in this context, under 5 aggregate, feeling is taken as a one aggregate. For that reason, so we exclude under volitional formation, sankhara. Question? Okay. The last one is whatever kind of consciousness there is, whether past, future, present, superior, inferior, far or near, gross or subtle, is called the consciousness aggregate. This is called consciousness aggregate. According to Abhidhamma, all type of consciousness, it can be mundane or supramundane. So we have 89, right? 89 chetas are called the consciousness aggregate. The Sutta does not mention how to say it in an exact number. The Sutta just mention broadly. Abhidhamma trying to say exact, exact. So these are 5 aggregate. I think that many of you have learned 5 aggregate, right? 5 aggregate and Nibbana. Nibbana is not reckoned as the aggregate. Nibbana is not reckoned as aggregate because it is timeless. There's no time, such as past, present, and future. It is external, not internal. Only one, only one. It is sattva, sukkuma, not gross. It is superior, panita, not inferior. The Nibbana of the Buddha, the Nibbana of yours are the same, superior, no different. The Buddha clearly said that enlightenment is the same. There's only one taste in Buddhism, that is liberation. Liberation, in other words, is the bliss of Nibbana. So the Buddha enjoying the bliss of Nibbana, and you enjoying the bliss of Nibbana. The bliss the same, no different. It means not inside, not inside. Just like eye, internal. Just like I, physical occasions.
Because Nibbana is actually in our minds.
No, not in the mind. Nibbana is an object that we experience with our mind. External one, not inside. Not inside. We have our mind. So suppose you think about a place that you have already visited, this is external. You're trying to imagine the place you visited. Just like that. So with the four path and phala, fruition, magga and phala. So magga and phala are chaita. So you, if you have those magga and phala, you can experience nibbana. Nibbana is an object outside. It is subtle, not gross. It is superior, not inferior. It is far, not near. You cannot take with your hand. Actually, you look at page number 290. The summary, paragraph number 40. Summary. Then you go the metta, feeling, perception. You see it? The metta, feeling, perception, the remaining middle factors, and consciousness. These five are called five aggregate. This is how to say regarding with the five aggregate. Regarding with the nibbana, as nibbana lacks differentiation such as past, present, future, it is excluded from the category of aggregates. So there's no differentiation. Nibbana is only one. Only one. Timeless. Okay.
On this question of timeless, when I understand timeless means there is no past, present, and future.
Yeah.
Then here you see there is time, such as past, present.
Sorry, there's no time.
Oh, no time.
No time. Sorry, it's a typo error. Typo error. Sorry. Thank you for intent to take. No time, such as past, present, and future, right? So there's no differentiation. There's only one. Only one. For that reason, nibbana is not counted as aggregate. Yeah. Okay.
I was going to ask, is Nibbana, can we say that Nibbana is also not considered aggregate because it is...
Sorry, nibbana?
I was going to ask this question, is Nibbana not an aggregate because it is not conditioned? Because the five aggregates are conditioned. And Nibbana, no.
Actually, the reason is we have a few past feeling, present feeling, and future feeling. Nibbana, you don't have past nibbana, present nibbana, and future nibbana. So, if you have a magga and phala chaita, you can experience any time. Timeless. Timeless.
Nibbana is not conditioned as a...
No, yeah, you're right. Not conditioned yet.
So can we say that one of the reasons why Nibbana is not aggregate is because it is not conditioned, unlike the aggregates, the five aggregates, which are all conditioned. Would you say another one?
Yeah. Actually, this is a Abhidhamma Sangha. This book gives a clear reason why nibbana is not counted as a aggregate, because there is no differentiation, just like a feeling. Feeling have a differences, past, present, future, far and near. The Nibbana is only one, only one. If we are talking about far and near, it is only one, far. Superior, inferior, superior. Only one, like this. So no differentiation. Beta, in Pali is a beta bhava. There's no differentiation. Beta me, no differentiation. No, there's only one. For that reason, it is a excluded. It's not counted as a. Actually, it's important. I even use one of the material taught by one of the well-known scholar, and he said that Nibbana is a state of mind. State of mind. It's not correct. Not correct. Earlier, I like the way he expressed. Yeah? So actually, later I found that no, Nibbana is not a state of mind. If we say that Nibbana is a state of mind, that means Nibbana is impermanent. Nibbana is not impermanent. I think I will explain using this one. As you said, Sankhara, Asinkhata, condition and unconditioned. Sabbe sankhara anicchati yatha panyaya pasati atha nibbindati dukkhe isamako visodiya. Have you ever heard of that one? Right? So when we are chanting, when we are going to the wake, we always chant 3 verses. Sabbe sankhara anicchati, sabbe sankhara dukkhati, sabbe Dhamma anattati. So I think that's very important one. The first one, all conditioned phenomena. Sankhara. Here, sankhara, all conditioned phenomena. Sankhara here means other than Nibbana, the rest are called sankhara. Nibbana, other than Nibbana, the rest are called conditioned phenomena. So all conditioned phenomena are impermanent. So that means all type of cheda, including supramundane chedas, so they are impermanent. Magga cheda arises and passes away, and phala cheda arises and passes away. Even supramundane chedas are impermanent. According to Suttas, even Magga and Phala cheda are suffering because they are impermanent. But Abhidhamma do not want to accept it. Abhidhamma doesn't want to accept, Anyway, all conditioned phenomena are impermanent. So that means our mind, our mental factor, our matter, 28 matter, all these are called sankhara. So according to here, all type of cheda, chedasika, rupa are sankhara. It covers everything except Nibbana. It's called sankhara. In earlier one, among the 5 aggregate, sankhara means just 50 mental factor, right? Mental factor. So we have to understand according to context. All conditioned phenomena are suffering. So here, even the Magga and Phala chedas are impermanent. For that reason, they are suffering. Whatever is impermanent is suffering, the Buddha state. So here, other than Nibbana, the rest are called suffering. And the last one, all phenomena. Sabbe Dhamma anattati. Here, not sankhara. The Buddha changed the word Dhamma. Sabbe Dhamma anattati. It's very important one. If you do not understand this one, I think it will confuse. Sabbe Dhamma anattati. Yatha panyaya pasati. all condition, all phenomena. But here, Dhamma means phenomena. Phenomena. Here, Dhamma means everything. Cheta, Chetasika, Rupa, Nibbana, Nibbana. So, all phenomena, all Dhamma are without self. Without self means another. Not self, not self, not so. Not so. So Nibbana is also included here. So Nibbana, and later I will explain when we are talking about element. So when you attain Nibbana, it extinguishes just like a fire, right? Just like a fire. There's not even soul, not even self. Everything extinguished. Mind and the body, everything extinguished, just like a fire. So if there is no fuel, fire extinguished. Just like that, if Arahant attain Nibbana, there's no there's no craving. For that reason, it extinguished, just like a fire that do not have a fuel. But here, all phenomena are without self. If the Buddha say all sabbe sankhara anatta, so that means if the Buddha says sabbe sankhara anatta, all conditioned things are without self, not self. If we use the word sankhara, it means if someone attains Nibbana, still have soul or self, exists permanently. Later, I will, when we are talking about element, I will explain in detail. So actually, these are very famous verses. I just take only the first line. All phenomena are without self. When one sees this nature with the inside wisdom, one became disenchanted with the suffering. With the suffering means five aggregate. If you really understand all these ones, the nature of impermanence, the nature of suffering, the nature of without self or not self, then you will be disenchanted from the five aggregate. This will be the path to purity, the path to Nibbana. Nibbana. But here, what I want to say is Nibbana is not counted as a aggregate. The reason is it does not have any differentiation. It has only one, only one. So here and then I want to compare five aggregate with the four foundations of mindfulness a little bit, four foundations of mindfulness. So five aggregates, the first one is form aggregate, right? Form, your body, the body of other people, anything. This is the first one. The Buddha used the first one. Then after that, when we have a body and we will experience pleasant, unpleasant, neutral feeling. Feeling come first, right? Feeling come first. Then after we will pleasant, unpleasant, neutral feeling, we will perception in our mind. So you have experience before, then you perceive pleasant experience, whatever. Then perception. If you after perceiving your feeling, then your mind trying to react. Your mind is trying to react. That is mental activities. Your mind is start to walk, mental activities. Then after that, vijnana. So here actually five aggregate mentioned in sequence. In sequence means the form aggregate is the gross level, gross level. Based on that, we're feeling feeling is very, very prominent in our mind. We know it pleasant, unpleasant, quite obvious, right? Quite obvious. Then perception also easy to know. Then mental activities, if you are not mindful, you will not know it. It also, we need a lot of mindfulness, a lot of attention. Then vijnana, the most difficult, subtle one, subtle one. It goes like this, it goes like this. So the Buddha analyzed all natural phenomena, into five categories. The grossest level to subtlest one, right? Subtlest one. Form, feeling, perception, mental activities, then consciousness, right? Consciousness. So in the four foundations of mindfulness are the same thing. So we start with the contemplation of the body. So the body is the place where we establish our mindfulness, breathing, including breathing, rising and falling of abdomen, like this. So this is based on the body, we establish mindfulness. Then if you are mindful, you will know your feeling very clearly. Contemplation of feeling, If you know your feeling very clearly, then you will know your mental state, your mind clearly, right? So feeling is, I want to say, clearer compared to the mind, So mind hear me like a greed, hatred, right? Compassionate, like this. All these are the mind. So if you can contemplate the nature of the mind, then you will understand characteristics of how they arise, how they disappear. So that is intrinsic nature of your mind. That is called Dhamma. So if you go to contemplation of the Dhamma, then you are concentrating deeper and deeper. So only if your mind able to contemplate the nature of Dhamma, the Dhamma is not teaching natural phenomena or mind and material phenomena, right? So you know how your mind arises and passes away. You know your physical phenomena arises and passes away. That is called Dhamma. If you know it, then it will lead to enlightenment. So 4 foundations of mindfulness go like this, from gross level to subtlest level. Just like that, 5 aggregate also the same thing. Very similar. Question?
Where is the perception from? Level 4.
Oh, you mean the 4 foundations of mindfulness, right? Actually, perceptions are very dangerous to establish mindfulness. So for that reason, the Buddha forgot about perception. If you perceive a lot of things in your mind is thinking, But here, establishing mindfulness means not thinking, just be mindful wherever arises. For that reason, perception is not important. In the 5 aggregate, the Buddha want to show how, how a living being is formed, So the Buddha used the word to talk about, look at second discourse of the Dhamma, Anatta Lakkhana Sutta, right? In Anatta Lakkhana Sutta, the Buddha said, the form aggregate are impermanent. And feeling, perception, and mental formation, and consciousness, all these are impermanent. So the Buddha used 5 aggregate as the objects of meditation, the objects of meditation. But in the case of 4 foundations of mindfulness, so these are the method to develop our mindfulness. So we have to understand in such a way. Different background and different way of using it.
So, I'm very sorry. So you're saying that Buddha wants us to focus more on feeling rather than on perception. Just now you mentioned.
For meditation?
Yeah. And you said that perception is actually very important. Actually,
Important, yes. Important for it, yes.
Yeah. But Buddha doesn't want us to focus on perception, but rather on feeling.
Yeah.
So that we just watch the feeling and then identify with it.
Yeah.
For me, I find it very hard to watch feeling most of the time. But sometimes it is easier for me to see my own perception. You know? Because I can understand why I react in a certain way. But the feeling I find it very hard.
Understand. Because we are always thinking. Our mind is always thinking. Thinking. Perception is one of the how to say that. The danger, evil. I will say that evil. Yes. In one of the sutta in Majjhima Nikaya, Madhupendika Sutta is a honeypot. We call it honeypot Sutta. So in that Sutta, the Buddha point out the danger of perception. So our perception trying to proliferate. Proliferate this thing, that things. So when you think about a person, you think about his background, how you met, how you talk. It proliferate. Perception proliferate. For that reason, in the 4 foundations of mindfulness, perception is not used. Not used as a meditation object. So I think different. The Buddha used. When you read aggregate discourses in Samyutta Nikaya, chapter 22, Samyutta Nikaya, you read all the suttas. You will understand the nature of 5 aggregate. So the Buddha used 5 aggregate as a how to say, to educate his disciples, the nature of mind and material phenomena. So actually, this is different from 4 foundations of mindfulness.
The 4 foundations of mindfulness, contemplation of body, feeling, mind. Last one is consciousness.
No. The last one is the Dhamma. Dhamma is the intrinsic nature. The nature of the mind, the nature of rupa. Okay, so aggregate, 5 aggregate. Any more question? No question. Okay. And the second one is the 5. I want to share what the commentary of Abhidhamma Sangha say. So we have a 5 aggregate starting from form aggregate. He gave a very beautiful. Of course, for me, I do not like it much, but anyway, it's the way to understand how the Buddha how to make a sequence. So the commentary of Abhidhamma Sangha said that form aggregate is just like a cup. When you are eating the food, you keep the food in the cup, in the plate, like a plate. Then feeling is just like a rice. You put feeling in the rice, or feeling arises because of the body. Then the perception is just like a curry. Because of curry, we have a lot of craving. Because of curry, without curry, it's not tasty. Just like without perception, our nature, want to think a lot, think a lot. Perception, it make a lot of, it make a lot of problem. It proliferate our problem, our suffering. Just like a curry. If the curry is good, we eat a lot, like this. Then volitional formation or mental formation is just like the cook, the one who cooked the rice and curry. If the cook is good, the rice and curry will be good. Then the consciousness is the one who eat the rice. Consciousness, our mind, our mind. So when we talk about divine originations, Vajjabhasa Sankhara. Sankhara means good and bad deed, right? In past life, we do good and bad deed. Because of that, we have a rebirth consciousness in this life. And a very beautiful simile. The Sankhara, good and bad deed, is a volitional formation, Volitional formation. That just like a cook, right? He cook rice and curry. Because of that, we the consciousness eat the new existence. Consciousness eat the result, Because good and bad deed, he just do, just do. But the consciousness, the one who reap, as a rebirth and new life. So I think it explained beautifully. But anyway, it is not taught by the Buddha. Okay. So second one is 5 aggregates of clinging. 5 aggregates of clinging. So they are called the aggregate of clinging, upadana khanda, because they constitute the object of clinging. They constitute the object of clinging. So 5 aggregates are the object of clinging. We cling to the form. We cling to the feeling. We cling to perception. We cling to volitional formation. And we cling to consciousness. For that reason, 5 aggregates are the object of clinging. But if you are not clinging to the 5 aggregates, they are not called aggregate of clinging. According to Abhidhamma, all kinds of matters, 28 matters, mundane chaita, 81 mundane chaitas, and mundane cetasika. So here cetasika means the cetasika, 52 cetasika that associate with 81 mundane chaitas are taken as a aggregate of clinging. Not supra-mundane chaita. No? Not supra-mundane chaita. The cetasika that associate with the supra-mundane chaita are not the aggregate of clinging. No? Later I will explain the reason why. So they are the object of insight meditation. According to commentaries, so we have to use 28 matters and 81 mundane chaitas and 52 mental factors that associate with 81 mundane chaitas as the objects of meditation. When you meditate, you have to use one object. So that one object may be one of the 28 matters, or one of the 81 chaitas, or one of the 52 cetasika that associate with 81 mundane chaita. So according to commentaries, according to commentaries.
This statement, this paragraph, second paragraph, all kinds of rupa
Yeah.
are the object
Not, yeah, you're right. I'm talking in general. So when we learn 28 Cheda, only 80 Cheda are the object of insight meditation. You're right.
You taught us.
Yeah. I know it, but I'm talking in general, Sometimes even Abhidhamma use it in general. But here, they use 28, 28. Yeah, you're good. You're right. So they are the object of insight meditation. Okay, so regarding with the 5 aggregate of clinging, they could already write in this way. Here, all components of the 5 aggregates that are affected by clinging. Not all 5 aggregates. 5 aggregates that are affected by clinging, and that enter into range of 4 types of clinging are called aggregates of clinging. So we have 4 types of clinging, right? Clinging to sensual pleasures, and clinging to wrong view, clinging to rights and rituals, clinging to the doctrine of soul. Yeah. So these are called 5 aggregates of clinging. This includes the entire aggregate of materiality, Rupakkhanda. The 4 main aggregates of mundane plane, only mundane, not supramundane. The moment you attain Magga-cheda, the moment you attain Phala-cheda, there's no clinging. By that time, mindfulness, wisdom dominate. For that reason, no clinging at all at the time. At the time. But as a Sotapanna, after attaining Magga-cheda, his mind return back to normal cheda. At that moment, clinging can arise. But the moment Magga and Phala-cheda arises, there's no clinging. There's no place for clinging. For that reason here, 28 material phenomena, 28 matters, and the 4 mental aggregates. 4 mental aggregates mean feeling, perception, volitional formation, and consciousness. So they are mundane plane, mundane plane. Mundane cheda, chedasika. The 4 mental aggregates of supramundane plane are not the aggregate of clinging. Supramundane 4, not only cheda, Magga and Phala-cheda, but also chedasika that associate with Magga and Phala. For that reason, Bhikkhu use the word 4 mental aggregates of supramundane plane are not the aggregate of clinging, because they entirely transcend the range of clinging. There's no clinging. The moment you attain Magga and Phala-cheda, there's no clinging. That is, they cannot become the object of greed and wrong view. So when we learn 4 types of clinging, that we take lobha and deity, greed and wrong view, right? So the 4 supramundane cheda and chedasika that associate with them are not the object of greed and wrong view, right? Wrong view. Nibbana is not even reckoned as an aggregate. Even aggregate, Nibbana is not included, let alone the aggregates of clinging. It is not within the domain of clinging. Nibbana. The moment you attain Nibbana, there's no clinging, no greed, no wrong view.
So can I confirm that this is also when the noble one
at that point. Yeah.
There is no clinging.
Yeah, you're right.
Wrong view or to believe.
Yeah.
So because there is no clinging to wrong view or to believe, then there is no karma. There is right? There's no roots.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, let's talk about what the Buddha taught in the suttas. Whatever kind of form there is, whether past, future or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, inferior or superior, far or near, that is tainted. We are talking about, we're going to define what is the aggregate of clinging. Whatever kind of rupa that is tainted. That is tainted me together with the taints. We have 3 types of taint, later I will. That can be clean too. That can be clean too. You cling to that, That is called the form aggregate subject to clinging. The form aggregates of clinging. So if you do not cling to any form, that is not called the aggregate of clinging. Only you cling to that, no? Mm.
So the taint is the characteristic of object.
No, not object. Characteristic of your mind. The object is 5 aggregate, the same, but our characteristics of our mind. We see the object, we see the 5 aggregate with our mind, with the taints. The Buddha and Arahant, they also see the same thing, but without taints, without taints. What we see is the same, but our mind, different. The key terms to distinguish between aggregate and aggregates of clinging are that is tainted. So that is tainted me together with the taints, So here we have 3 types of taints. Dhamma sava, the taints of sensual desire. If you see with your senses, if you experience with your senses, you have desire to enjoy. That is called the taints of sensual desire. And the taints of existence, you want to become, you want to be born, And the taints of ignorance, you do not know, You do not know the nature of the object that you experience. So that is tainted together with these one of the three taints, Yeah.
So therefore you cling to the 5 aggregates because you see the taints in your mind, the taints of these 5 aggregates in your mind. I'm still trying to understand.
I think we have to understand with the different categories. With 3 types of taints, if you see something, if you hear something, if one of the taints arises in your mind, that is called aggregate of clinging. But that can be clung to me when you see something, that is 5 aggregate. When you hear something, one of the 5 aggregate, then you cling to that. We have so the Buddha gave a different categories with 3 taints, right? But in Abhidhamma, 4 taints, 4 taints, including wrong view. So we have to use that category separately. So we have 4 types of clinging. Actually, desire for sensual pleasures and clinging to sensual pleasure, they are the same, they are the same. But we have to understand different category in different way, separately. For that reason here, two definition of aggregates of clinging. Then if you experience 5 aggregate, that is tainted. That is tainted me together with the taints. If when you experience, suppose when you see something, the object is aggregate. When you see something, then you trying to see it, and together with the taints in your mind. That is called the aggregate of clinging. Then regarding with the clinging, we have a 4 type of clinging. That's separate list, separate list. Then when we see something, we cling to that, That is clinging, one of the clinging. So if you cling to that aggregate is called aggregate of clinging, If you do not cling to that, just aggregate. Just aggregate.
So I think the way to liberation
Yeah.
is to view the object without taint.
Yeah, you're right.
When you view the object without taint, you don't taint. Right? So you view it without taint.
I mean, taints and clinging, different category. Don't miss, no?
But if you don't have taint, I see that.
No, I mean, what I mean is, when we study something, don't miss 2 categories, As I earlier said that the taints of sensual desire, and clinging to sensual desire, sensual pleasure, they are the same. For that reason, don't miss 2 categories, So the Buddha used only 1 category in one place, and he will use another category in another place. For that reason, when we study this chapter, at the beginning of this chapter, we have a different category, right? Taints, defilements, factors, like this, right? So we don't have to mix 2 categories, otherwise it will be very complicated. Here also, so the Buddha gave 2 definitions. What is aggregates of clinging, One definition, the Buddha showed with the taints. Another one with the clinging, Don't miss, they are the different, So
the clinging is more is within.
actually, here also you miss one category again. Actually, the taints of sensual desire, clinging to sensual pleasure, they are craving, For that reason, we have to understand, different category. You got what I want to say? I think.
Because the sin of assistance, the other time we mentioned assistant and non-assistant, craving for assistance.
This is a definition of craving. For that reason, don't try to miss, different categories. So here the Buddha show the definition of. It's okay? Can see, right? What time is that? 3:40. Time is not important for us, as long as you understand the Dhamma. Yeah. I hope that by learning the Dhamma, so your mind, your life will change.
Yes.
We have to practice. Just for knowledge sake, it's not very good for your life. By knowing, and you have to practice. But of course, knowledge or understanding is important. So without understanding, you cannot practice correct way. Here, what I want to say is, so the Buddha talk about different, categories to say something. So even 37 requisites of enlightenment, we don't need to practice 37. We just follow 1 category. Either 4 foundations of mindfulness, only just 4, right? Just 4. And 4 effect, 4 effect. Or 7 enlightenment. The factor, 7 factors of enlightenment. You just follow 1 category. Don't try to miss all these ones, you know. So even here, sankhara is different according to context. Okay, here also, what I want to say is we have a two definition of aggregate thought clinging. When the Buddha showed with the things, right? So if you see, if you hear, if you think, five aggregate, one of the five aggregate with the things, that is called aggregate thought clinging. No, that's one explanation. Another explanation is with the one of the four clinging, four type of clinging, right? Then if you see, you hear, and you experience five aggregate, then you cling to that. You know, you cling to form, and you cling to feeling, perception, etc. Now the Buddha used the word clinging. You know, that is a different category. You know, don't mix with the taints and clinging. So to differentiate between aggregate and aggregate thought clinging, they are two different. Aggregate, the Buddha and Arahant, they also see the aggregate, but without clinging, without taints. Purely aggregate, you know. But we mix with the taints and clinging, you know. That is the aggregate thought clinging. Different. Okay, question?
Can you explain the thing of ignorance? What is that one? Abhidhamma.
Ignorance here is not knowing Four Noble Truths, you know. Not knowing Four Noble Truths. The first one is suffering, you know. If you do not know suffering as is suffering, that is ignorance.
How can we be apart with cling to? How can we cling to ignorance? Is it just a thing of ignorance?
That is not clinging. That is a taints.
You
know.
So it doesn't apply to clinging.
No clinging. Clinging and clinging, the Buddha do not use the word ignorance, you know. For that reason, it's different category. Different category.
I think the thing of ignorance, as you said, ignorance means not knowing, not understanding the Four Noble Truths.
Yes.
It can also be defined as not understanding not understanding impermanence and self.
You can. There's another way of explanation, you know. But of course, as Venerable Sariputta said that Four Noble Truths is just like the footprint of elephant. It covers everything, you know. Suppose we have our own problem, you know. Normally we do not see our problem as a problem. We pinpoint other people, you know. Not because of me, because of this person, because of that person, you know. We do not see our problem as a problem. So that is because of ignorance. Not knowing problem as a problem, you know. And also the cause of problem, why it happened, you know. Normally because of ignorance, we turn blind eye to our the origin or the source of the problem. So that is called ignorance, you know. Ignorance. Okay. I will stand there. Then we have 5 aggregates thought clinging. The first one is form aggregate affected by clinging. So here, form aggregate affected by clinging is 28 matters. 28 matters. 28 matters. So those 28 matters are the object of clinging. You can cling to eye, you can cling to ear, nose, tongue, the body, your mind, right? Sorry, all your material phenomena. Feeling aggregate affected by clinging. If you see pleasant feeling as a pleasant feeling, that is just purely aggregate. Then you have pleasant feeling, you cling to that. That is aggregates of clinging. So feeling is the object of clinging. Just like that, perception, if you perceive something in their true nature as it is, it purely aggregate. If you cling to that, that's aggregate of clinging. So here also just perception chitasika, no? Perception chitasika. Volitional formation aggregate affected by clinging. The same thing, it is all mental factors except feeling and perception. 50 mental factor, right? 50 mental factor. So that, yeah.
So number 4, when you say volitional formation aggregate affected by feeling, the all mental factors, the enter in the range of moving, and referring to like, if I have anger, I cling to the anger, if I breathe, cling to breathe, also faith, etc. These are the mental factors.
Yeah, mental factor. 50. Well, 50. Consciousness aggregate affected by clinging. Consciousness aggregate affected by clinging. So any type of consciousness that you cling to that is a aggregate of clinging. If you just see consciousness as a consciousness, that's pure aggregate. But here, 8 supramundane chetas transcends the range of clinging. As I earlier said that, the moment you attain Magga and Phala cheta, there's no clinging. No place for clinging, no place for clinging. Nibbana is not reckoned both as the aggregates or the aggregate of clinging. We got the clinging free zone, clinging free zone. Of course, in supramundane cheta also can say clinging free zone, no? Clinging free zone. Question? I think, two definitions with the tames, with the clinging, Okay. The next one is the 12 sin species. The 12 sin species. Page number 286. The 12 sin species offer another perspective on the whole. Another perspective. So here, the author of Abhidhamma Sangaha gives the name Sabha, the whole, because he is showing category of the teachings of the Buddha different way. This is another perspective. From this perspective, the totality of concrete entities. Here, concrete entity means the reality, just like the ultimate realities. Concrete entities is viewed by way of doors. We have a doors. By way of the object of consciousness. I think to talk about this, we'll use one soda. So we have learned in the Tibetan originations, in the soda class. The name of the soda is Sabha soda, the all, the whole or the all. Salayatana Sanyota, Salayatana, Sa 6, Ayatana, base, Sanyota, discourse that, discourse that are connected. In Sabha soda, the Buddha said that, Bhikkhus, I will teach you the all. I will teach you the whole, Listen to that. It covers everything, Nothing is left. It covers everything, the whole. And what bhikkhu is the all? The eye and the form, the ear and the soul, the nose and odor, the tongue and teeth, the body and tactile objects, and the mind and mental phenomena. This is called the all. That's all, nothing more than that. Very beautiful, very simple, I think the author gave the name of the chapter, the name of the session using this soda, I think, Sabba Sangaha. The all, the compendium of the all. Here, Sabba Soda. So the Buddha say, I will teach you the all or the whole. So only the 6 internal and 6 external pieces. Other than that, no. And sometimes the Buddha said using 5 aggregate as a loka. Loka means the world. So we say always the world. It's just 5 aggregate. And sometimes the Buddha use the word 6 sin species, sin species. This is the world, So we see our eye and we think our mind. We hear the sound with our ear and we think with our mind. That will be the world, your world. If you do not have yoniso manasikara, proper thinking, then your world will be unpleasant, If you think with mindfulness and wisdom, your world will be pleasant, pleasant. It depends on your mind. So that for that reason, the Buddha used the word the world, Venerable Sariputta asked the question, Bhante, people say loka, the world. What is the world? How the Buddha interpret the world? The Buddha used 2 methods. One is based on 6 sin species. Here, that is nothing but here, eye and the form, ear, the sound, nose, odor, the tongue, the tongue and taste, the body and entertain object, the mind and mental factor. That is the world, right? So we look at the world with the 6 sin species. And the Buddha said that if anyone bhikkhus should speak this, having rejected this all, having said that, these 6 category or 12 category, I shall make known another category. The Buddha said that will be a mere empty boast on his part. So that means nothing, other than these 6 sin species or 12 sin species. Nothing. That is the all, Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Actually, loka here means the Buddha know, not what we refer to. The Buddha know the 6 senses, 6 external and internal senses, and 5 aggregate. So we have some soda under the name of loka, loka. So actually, it is mentioned in the Samyutta Nikaya, and the Buddha said that. Then I think that it will be quite lengthy when I explain. I think I will explain in the soda class very soon. Definition of loka, very beautiful. Also, it will be very important for us. Normally, if you are mindful in your senses, you have a better loka, better the world. Yeah, regarding with the loka we do, no one of the world me, not talking about universe, not talking about galaxy or wherever, Big Bang or anything. The Buddha just want to highlight that he know loka, 5 aggregate, very clearly, and although he know the 6 sin species, like this. Sorry? Yes, actually, if we look at commentary explanations, loka vidumi, he know everything. he know everything. But if we look at the sotas, so we have a some sota under the name of Loka. So Loka. So that means not referring to other things. Of course, the Buddha knew it. If we look at some sotas, the Gurra Nikaya, Samudra Nikaya, so of course the Buddha knew it. But the Buddha do not refer to that as a law, or how to say that. We can say so, but I think what the Buddha want to say is Loka here means 6 senses, 6 senses. The rest are not important. 31 planes of existence it's not nothing to do with you, If you just know 5 aggregate, that's your Loka. If you know 6 senses in your body, in your mind, that is your Loka. So what the Buddha want to refer to is this one, not outside one. Not outside one. Of course, the Buddha knew it. Many soda mentioned, but in one soda that I always Malucha soda. Malucha is the one who ordained in his very old age, and he taught to the Buddha. The Buddha, I will ask you some question. If you cannot answer my question, I will disturb. I will disturb. The Buddha said that, Malucha, did I say that? I will answer, can Malucha and ordain as a monk? And I will answer your question. Did I say like this? He said, no. So the Buddha said that you just remember what I have learned, what I have taught, So in that sutta, the Buddha gave a very famous simile. A person who is shot with the arrow, with the arrow, and he is asking without taking out, he's asking what kind of arrow, and who shoot it, from which direction it come from, what kind of material it is made. He's asking a lot of questions, a lot of questions. And by asking questions, he died. Just like that, the Buddha say, those we call it is the metaphysical, metaphysical questions are not important. So only the Loka here, the Loka is just our body and mind. The Buddha say, Loka. The one time, one of the devas came to the Buddha, and he asked the question, what is Loka, what is Loka? And the Buddha just say, only this body, only 5 feet tall body. The Buddha used 6 feet. So Loka, we do know of the war. Of course, it can be the Buddha knew it, but he do not pay attention to them. Then the Buddha continued. He will question, he will not be able to reply, And further, he will meet with the physician. For what reason? Because bhikkhu, that would not be within his domain. So other than 6 internal and external basis, nothing more than that, nothing more than that. That is the all. So actually, the author gave the Buddha and the author analyzed 4 ultimate realities with the 5 categories, But this category give another perspective. So earlier one is 5, but this one 12. But they are the same, they're the same. According to I don't know whether it's commentary or not, for those who do not understand about the mind, and the Buddha talk about 5 aggregate. Only form aggregate is only one. Rupa is only one, right? The rest are nama, nama. But regarding with the 12 sense basis, so most of them are rupa, material phenomena. The Buddha want to analyze the rupa into different perspective. But here, base the base or the source, depending on which the mind arises. Here, the mind means Cheta Chetasika, Cheta Chetasika. I'm base. Based on the I consciousness arises, I consciousness arises. Ear base, ear sensitivity. So that is a rupa, that's a rupa. The 5 aggregate, rupa is mentioned under one category, one name, one name. But here, the Buddha analyzed rupa into different category. Ear base, ear sensitivity. Nose base, nose sensitivity. Tongue base, tongue sensitivity. Body base, body sensitivity. But the mind base, but here the mind base means 89. The mind base, Manayarana, 89. So this is the different from the mind door. The mind door is only 90, right? Bhavanga. So the mind door is only 90 Bhavanga. Here, the mind base means all 89, all 89. So they are called the internal basis, Ichatika Yadana, internal one, because they are all vital important for the body. Eye, ear, nose, body, the mind, very important for the body. They are important for the body. For that reason, they are called internal. The rest are called external. Not important, not important. 7, the visible form base, Rupayatana. The sound base, the smell base, the taste base, the tangible base. So about 5 bases are the 5 kinds of objective material phenomena. They are the object. They are the object. Not difficult, right? Not difficult. So they are the base or the source where our consciousness arises. Because of the I and form, I consciousness arises. So they are the base or the source or arising of consciousness or the arising of the mind. Then the last one is the mental object base. Mental object base. So actually the object that is taken with the mind. The object which is taken with our mind. Your family is mental object base. So you think about your family, then state of mind arises. You think about it something, then that something is the mental object base. Based on that, state of mind arises.
So we continue from the mental object base. You are not referring to the heart base or the Pataya.
No. But here, the mental object base is not the same with the mental object. Mental object. Dhamma. Actually, we have a lot of mental object. In the 3rd chapter, we learn under the object, right? Under the object. So under that chapter, so the mental object is the Cheta, Chetasika, some of the Rupa, Nibbana, Panyati concept. They are called the mental object. But here, the mental object base, you know, here mental object base. It is taking only those concrete entity that is not found among the previous bases. Previous base. That is, we have to take only 52 mental factors. Because earlier one we have taken 89 chaita, right? Actually, 89 chaita also mental. We can call it mental object base. You know, we can call it, but as it is taken, you know, as a separate list, but we have to exclude from here. We have to exclude from here. For that reason, there's no chaita. Only 52 mental factors. And the 60 kinds of subtle matters. Among the 28, in previous one we have taken how many? How many is it? 12, yeah? 12, you know. These 12 are called gross matter. They are gross. They are easy to understand, you know. Eye, you can see. Ear, very easy to understand, right? They are gross. But the rest, other than those 12, the rest are called subtle matters, right? Subtle matters. But of course, any type of matters can be called the mental object base, you know, mental object base. But those 12 gross matter are already taken with a separate list. Forgot about them, you know, forgot about them. For that reason here, only the 60 kinds of subtle matter, and also Nibbana. But concept is not taken here. The reason is we're talking about. I have to look at the note. Concept is not taken as the mental object base. Mental object base. The notion of base, the notion of ayatana, the notion of base extends only to ultimate realities. Only to ultimate realities. Concept is not ultimate realities. No? Things existing by way of intrinsic nature. So actually here, even here, we have taken 28 matters, right? 28 matters. So in general, so if we say 28 matter as the ultimate reality, it's not true, you know, it's not true. Only 80 are ultimate realities. Another 10 are just concept. But we are talking in general. For that reason, it's very confusing, you know, very confusing. So we have to understand in general. In general, even among the 28, only 80 rupas are ultimate realities. Another 10 are just concept. We construct with our mind, you know. They do not exist in real.
So this 10 will be the non-concretely produced?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Non-concrete, concretely produced matters. We call it not real rupa, arupa, not real one, you know, fake, you know, fake rupa, you know, not real one. But anyway, they arises based on the real rupa, so they are taken as a rupa. So when we are talking about this one, of course, we don't have to talk about 28. Sometimes it's not, even the explanation not inconsistent, you know. Regarding with the concept, Bhikkhu already explained that, but of course, using the commentary, he explained that. So the concept is not taken as the mental object base, no, mental object base, because we are talking about the pure ultimate realities. Ultimate realities.
So we have asked that this mental object base are not clear. Point number 2 here, 52 mental factors are considered mental object base.
Yeah.
Can you explain saying greed is a limiting factor. They're greedy for money.
Yeah, yeah.
How is my greed a mental object, please?
Okay. Sometimes when we are greedy towards something, do you notice? Yeah. That you take that greed as the object. That is called the mental object base. Sometimes when we are greedy something, we notice, we know that greed arises in our mind. That is wisdom, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That is wisdom.
Yes,
That is wisdom. Good things, you know. Greed arises. We know that greed arises. The mindfulness and wisdom arises, you know. So our mind take greed as the object. That is called the mental object base, you know. So based on that, we practice more mindfulness. Then that greediness ran away, you know. Just like that, anger, we are angry. Anger is the object of our mind. Then if we are mindful, if we know that we are angry, you know, then we know very clearly anger arises, you know. The anger is one of the 52 mental factors. So we take anger as a object, you know. That is called the mental object base. Based on that, you try not to be angry again. You know. Okay. Any more questions?
So the heart-based Theravada is actually Rupa, so she come in here, right?
Hariyavatu.
Yeah, that's heart-based. Because version, it's not sense-based.
It's not mentioned here. Hariyavatu is
Sense-based.
I think Hariyavatu is under the last one, the mental object base. Mental object base, you know. And the last one. Because Hariyavatu is under 60 kinds of subtle matter. It's not easy to see, you know. It's not easy to see. Some people who have very clear concentrations, very deep concentrations, they know if state of mind, you know, arises based on this one. You know? They know it. Okay, question? I think time is up, right? Time is up. So okay. So I think the last two is important. So I think next week we'll study the last two. Then after that we'll finish. You know, we'll finish. So we'll go to dependent originations, and patana. Okay. Yo varadam bhavaro manu jesu sakyamuni bhagavakata techo paragato bala vidiya samangi dan sukatan saranatamu bemi ragavi ragamani tamasokan dhamma samkata mapatikulan madura Atacha Dinamaha Palamahu Chatusu Susisu Purisa Yugesu Atacha Bogala Dhammadasate Sangami Mansa